Okay. So first I am introducing with you WSO2 API manager. First is the WSO2 API manager is a, we can say this is the work based on the just API. So first thing, I think you have the question, what is the API? Yeah, I think you have the idea about the API. Any idea
Yes,
about the
yes,
API?
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So API, we can say the it's different protocols. We need to work with the different protocols. Means it may be HTTP, FTP, any protocols. So we need to work with the different protocols. We need to work with the different servers. Also, we need to work with the different languages. So many things is into this API. So how you can manage? It's difficult to manage whenever you are going with this. The solution is here is the web services. Web services means just API. So we need to create some API. So for API, for creating the API, we will use as a middleware as a WSO2. Now I will tell you what is the API first thing. Then second thing we will come on how you can use this WSO2 as a middleware. So first I am starting what is the API. Okay, so what is an API? First thing is the API is a, we can say it is a one it is an interface. This interface we can work with this interface means just one practical example I am taking telling you. If I am working with the two applications, one application into Java and another application into PHP or .NET in another language, then how you will communicate with these two applications? One in the Java, another one into PHP. So you need to make some common platform, yeah, common services where you can communicate between both applications. So how you can communicate? You can communicate between with the help of the just API. If you have the API, then you can communicate easily because one side is the Java and so another side is the PHP. So we need to make one of the common platform. Now you can understand we are using JSON into this Java, and in PHP we are using XML. So JSON, I think you have the idea about JSON and XML.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so how it will communicate? It will be communicate just because of the one common platform, because something is converting into this Java side into JSON and PHP side in XML. So it should be communicated into the plain text format where we can communicate with easily from one application to another applications. If you want to send some messages from one application to another message, it should be available to another applications. So it can communicate within a well-defined manner. We can say manner. So first thing here, what is into API? API follow first thing the standard web protocols. They are following the web protocols means like that HTTP, FTP. Like, okay. Then second is it should be the network accessible. Network accessible means it should be on maybe internal user, yeah, for external user, but it should be delivered over the internet. Then it should be network accessible. If we are using for the internet purpose, yeah, extranet purpose, internet purpose if we are using, then also it should be the network accessible. So here second thing is the network accessible. Third thing is it should be the well defined interfaces. Means we need to define some interfaces, which interfaces access these things. So this is also the we need to provide the end-to-end subscriptions for that API. Means one point endpoint to another endpoint, it should be easily, smoothly will communicate. So any message. So this all the thing is coming to API. Then one another thing is also last thing. it should be accessible by the third parties. If we are going with the third party, then it should be accessible. So we can say this is the API. API is have the some business capability where we can deliver the just one example. I am taking some websites. Then one websites have some Java application, another website have the PHP. So it should be communicate, because just I am taking one example of the car parking. If one of the application of the car parking app, so how to how the car is parking into this in parking, it should be the match. We are means just we are taking images. Based on the images, we are checking when car is entering into this parking and when it is going. So that images part is handling with the PHP, and another part where about the entry we are handling with the Java. So it should be if it's communicate, both application would communicate, then we can say we can take the entire information about the this whole system. So that is the basically made into just all the things based on the API and middleware. Here is a just I am telling you what is the API and all those things. It should be the accessible over the network. HTTP, gRP, PCR, WebSocket. Now I will be move on the next thing. What is the need of this API? Why we will use this API? Okay, so we are going with the what is the need of the API. So first thing is here, if we have the, if you want to get some data from the system, means just some information from the system, so we need to make the API, because if I am taking one example of the office. In office we have a lot of the files in office, but we want to get just one file from them. Then why we will open, otherwise you can understand just like that. If I have one file and just I want to take the information from that file that is available on just on the one page, only on the just little bit information from that file. So what I will do, I will do the I will make one API where I can get just little bit data on, and I will be the monetize that API, so it would be available for all the users. I will be publicly it should be the publicly available. So what I need to do, I need to create API which would be available for the everyone, so everyone can access their informations. But I need to provide some authorizations also, means because it's not available for everyone, but which are the not confidential information, then I can create publicly available for that API. So that API can use for the internal purpose also, external purpose also. If I'm making for the external purpose, then I can make the publicly. Internal purpose means just it's confidential, so I can make this. I will be use that privately, that API. Okay, just here is one example of the like that. This meteorological department is providing the weather data. So whether data is just we want to collect the some of the information from the large files. So we will create the API, just whatever the data I want to be collect. Just I will get the I will create the API only for that, for the particular data which I want to get from the system. So what I after that making that API, we will send the request to that API and we will get the required set of data. Means just if you are sending the request, so we will get the collect the data, just required set of data.